We're glad to have you back here as we continue on this Wednesday morning. Marlene Geren is joining us with BWell4Ever Health Services. Marlene, good to see you.
Yeah, thank you.
Tell me what you're here to talk about today. Give me the overview first about what you do at BWell4Ever.
Thank you for asking. BWell4Ever is a clinic that's opened up. We were originally started just doing lab testing, but now we've opened up to do other things to ensure people's health properly. We're doing some IV therapy. We also do acute care, but we've also started doing some continuous glucose monitoring for some of our clients, and it's been very popular. I wanted to talk a little bit more about that today.
All right, someone says, I don't need that, I'm not diabetic. What's your answer?
Well, how would you like to be preventative in a lot of these respects? So what we're finding, Chip, it's really interesting, people who have spikes with their glucose have some issues with controlling their cholesterol. They have food cravings. So if we can stop the spikes in their glucose, it can actually prolong and help their health and prevent them from maybe becoming a diabetic at some point. Maybe they have that as a family history.
So how do these glucose monitors work? You say they are continuous, right?
They are continuous. So they work on your phone. You download an app. You can come straight to our office. You can buy these. They're $50 for a 15-day supply. We can actually put that on you while we're there. You're at our office. And then we continue to monitor. What we're finding is people, what they think might be raising their glucose may not be at all. And we're also finding that people who exercise can kind of stop the spikes in their blood sugars altogether.
Wow. Tell me how this is better than some of the other glucose monitors that may be available on the market.
Sure. So glucose monitors are available for a lot of the patients that are diabetic. Your insurance will pay for them if you've already reached that stage. We're trying to capture a whole new market before they get into that. So this is made by Dexcom. It's a Stelo brand. It's just, it's not tied to your insurance or anything of that nature. It's just for your personal health information. You can do a 15-day supply. You can get a double box and do a full month if you wanted. So it's a little different. It's made the same way. It actually gives you continuous monitoring to your phone. So you can get alerts when it goes high, alerts when it goes low. You learn a lot about your health.
What happens when it goes high?
Well, you have to do a couple of things. One is you either can walk, drink more water, do some other things. These people are not on insulin that are doing this.
Right.
If it was high in a regular setting, you would give yourself insulin. So you might need to watch what you ate.
Sure.
You know, stress levels can actually increase these numbers as well.
On the other side of that coin, what happens when it drops into the low category?
Well, that's an easy fix. You can usually just eat. Drink something sugary, get that balance. What you don't want to happen is insulin will come in and raise it really high and then it drops kind of low. So that's why this is such a great feedback monitor for your health, to tell you what you need to be eating, what you need to stay away from, how to exercise, how to lower stress, how to better sleep.
All right, those last two. How do you lower stress? How do you better sleep?
There's a whole option out there for people. If you'll come into our clinic, we can help you with that. You know, because first of all, we have to find out what you're doing.
Right.
Let's start with what you're doing, what you're willing to change, and then let's look at that as to what we can balance that with. This may be adding this, may not be adding this at all. Maybe just increasing your exercise. Are your supplements correct? Is your diet pretty good? Is your exercise program well? How much deep sleep are you getting? You learn a lot with some of these rings that they have.
Right.
Yeah, to know what type of sleep you're getting, how much you're getting of each. So.
And there is a difference between having good sleep and not so good sleep.
Correct.
And you can put us on the path to improving that.
Yes, I can give you good options.
It's like just about everything else in the world of medicine, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, correct?
Correct.
Tell us where your clinic is located.
Okay, we're at 6025 Lee Highway, Suite 101 in Chattanooga. We're right across from the Boy Scout Center in Lee Highway. And we have a beautiful location, and I wanted to say it's a new location and new services, so we're ready to treat people and make them well.
And your website is?
BWell4Ever.org, but if you can't remember that, just say beginwithlabs.com. That's an easy way. Google beginwithlabs.com and we're there.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Marlene Geren, good to see you as
Nice
always.
to meet you.
Hope you'll stick around. We've got much more coming up right after this.